As you can see here, for the safety of one of the bridesmaids, her identity is being withheld, and you will see why.
Hey PMS, welcome to our crib.
Get ready, it's the new edition, your favorite morning meditation. Hey, it's May, part in my success. I'm a hot mess. Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome back to another season of Part in My Success. I can't believe it. We're at season 6. We have surpassed 100 episodes. I don't know how that happened. I'm very proud of us. Thank you so much for being here. My dad sent me a bunch of statistics about podcasts recently, so we're doing better than most, and that's very exciting news. But my podcast here today is more so a bit of a confessional about my journey recently to Boston. I am the Maid of Honor for the incredible Kristina Major's wedding, which is happening in just 2 months from today. It is June 20th. I am so excited. I'm also very anxious to do a good job as a Maid of Honor because I want to make this day as special as possible for the most incredible gal I know, Kristina. So I flew into Boston and when was that? I don't know. I flew into Boston on a Tuesday and spent pretty much all day in the air. Got to Boston at 4:20. 4:20 today. A lot of 4:20s actually in this episode that just happened to line up. So that was very exciting. Kristina has been planning this bachelorette party for quite some time. I have also been involved in the planning. Kristina, the queen that she is a lawyer and an icon and very on top of her things and knows the way that she likes stuff. And so I didn't want to intrude too much upon that. But as the days grew closer, I was making itineraries and we were crafting together like lists of everything that we needed to get. So just lots of prep and getting there. Boston was absolutely freezing. I was not prepared for how cold it was going to be. Breath was visible nearly the whole time I was outdoors. It was a time. I got to pick up Artiekins, the little husky, and go see Kristina's apartment, which is right on the water. It's my first time actually seeing it in person. Oh my God, so gorgeous. And there's so many amenities for Mr. Artiekins. We're back for another episode of Part in My Success! We're here at Kristina's Bachelorette. Not yet, but we're preparing for the Bachelorette weekend. How are you feeling? Thoughts, feelings?
So excited.
So excited! Woo! Let's do this thing. As we prepped everything to go to the Berkshires, we have packed the car to its fullest capacity. We stopped at her parents' house first to pick up some cookies and little things like that, and then started making our way the 2.5-hour journey to the Berkshires, which I liken to the Hamptons of Massachusetts. Kristina said it's maybe a more so like Aspen. There's a bit more skiing and camping and the like. It's gorgeous. All of the homes there, massive mansions. We had this beautiful, beautiful Airbnb, the Manor, which looked a lot like the Home Alone house, if I'm being completely honest. It was gorgeous.
Look at these.
Look, mood. You having a good time, Artiekins? Had a huge backyard with a pool that we all had to stand around in a circle to keep Artie from trying to get on the pool cover. Oh yes, this is our Coven t-shirt that Kristina made. Isn't this so cute? We love it. It says Kristina's Bachelorette, Pittsfield, Massachusetts. That's us. I like to believe. I think that one might be me. I don't know. Either way, we were the Coven. That was the theme for the weekend. It was lots of like literary references. The house is absolutely gorgeous. It has 5 bedrooms. It has like servants' quarters. We are enjoying our first meal at the Manor. How many ghosts do you think live here?
3.
Let's see if we can find 3 ghosts by the end of the weekend. Gorgeous kitchen, hardwood floors, which Artie hates. He doesn't like slipping on floors. So we were trying to move rugs into different areas of the home so that he could get around. But unfortunately, that still meant that he could not access a lot of the home. So when he left the first time to go out to the bathroom, he refused to come back inside. It was like 20 minutes trying to bribe him to come indoors in the cold. Come inside. Come on, Mr. Artiekins, come inside. Oh my God, you did it. My girl, you're such a champion. Artie is the most sensitive, incredible old man of a dog. He is so fluffy and so lovely, but at the same time, you cannot invade his space too much. In the night, if you so much as touch him, he will bark at you. It is crazy. King, I don't know how she does it. Kristina, you are doing incredible work. She met with a dog psychic recently, and Artie told her that they healed each other. I thought that was really beautiful. One bridesmaid arrived Thursday night, and we all got to hang out and kind of prep things for the next day. Our little bachelorette bag. All the girls on the ground. One dog on the bed. as people started arriving on Friday morning, which was our official coven gathering, and when we started kind of circling up outside on all of that jazz. So as you can see here, for the safety of one of the bridesmaids, her identity is being withheld. She has requested anonymity for her sake due to an unfortunate incident that happened on the trip, which caused mass fear and continued concern for each other and ourselves. Anyway, we'll get back to that. The day was going swimmingly as we all kind of gathered. Welcome to the coven. Artie believes there's ghosts in the house. We will commune with the ghosts. You runaway doggo. He's literally our fearless leader. Do you sense any ghosts in here, Artie? Okay, there's certainly a scary looking bear here. There's an even scarier looking girl. Non-existent eyes. Was it a ghost?
I don't think that this is actually funny.
Oh no. Did a little bit of decorating in our home, and it was so cool to have like a house to ourselves, and we were just kind of spending the time. It was like we were like LARPing a dollhouse. Kristina got to play live action dollhouse with all of her friends, and I thought that was really beautiful. We don't be playing dress up enough nowadays. Let's be so completely honest. So yeah, Friday was all about just getting everyone together. We made a beautiful like dark coven tablescape and then got McDonald's, and that was delicious. And then we made tiny brooms, and that was super cool. I had learned how to do that once before, like tension pulling, wrapping a broom. And so we did it together as a group and had these super gorgeous, like incredibly original brooms that everybody had as a little wedgies. So that was great. Welcome to our little coven meeting. And then it was like our big day. So first thing in the morning, we're making breakfast. Look at this avocado. We've had an intruder into our bachelorette. We got our little brooms. We put on our full witches gear. Kristina had gotten us these little witch hats. And we got together and did a little fashion show. It was so cute. Everyone did a little strut down the runway, mama. And that was really cute. And then we went straight into Bridgerton. So everyone had like little Regency gowns on. And afterwards I did like a portrait sitting. So we have little portraits of everybody together with the bride. And then made like charcuterie boards and everything for lunch, which was so cute. Finally, our last thing of the evening was like a fantasy ball where everyone had little elf ears. The ice cream delivery man has arrived. That was a weird noise. I definitely just heard a weird noise. And we did like a presentation to our fairy elf queen. Thank God I was taking content throughout all of this. This was like my major TikTok and photographing time this whole day because I was able to capture the moment that it happened. We were in the room when it happened. So essentially, let me take you back. Before we arrived in the Berkshires, when I was told that it was going to be 40 degrees, we were also told that it was tick season. We prepared with multiple bottles of dog and people safe tick sprays, which we applied religiously before exiting the home every time. We had even brought like a tool to remove ticks just in case anything like that happened, but we were all being super careful the entire time. Even to the point of wearing like socks, long pants, covering everything to sleep every day. For our dress up day though, we were in dresses. And as I said, we did a presentation. And I had said to curtsy. Our unidentified bridesmaid did a full prostrated bow at the front of the hallway, right near the front door. And the next morning, awoke to find a tick on her leg. We awoke to a text saying, "I need help. Is anybody awake?" Other bridesmaids were awake at this time, and someone knew to put soap on the tick to actually get it to detach. And then they put it into a bottle to keep in case she got sick or anything like that. And then you have to get the tick tested to see if there's any sort of diseases or anything that it might be carrying. Hence why her identity is being withheld for fear of retribution from that tick's family. They could be seeking vengeance, and we want to protect her identity at all costs. So she was attacked first. I would like that to be very clear. She abducted said tick in the event that she herself did face any long-term consequences.
Feel knowing that you're completely unappetizing to a
Oh, not even ticks like me.
Immediately after finding out all of this information, the rest of the bridesmaids stripped in the kitchen to do a full tick check. Thankfully, no one else had any ticks to speak of. Was I paranoid for the rest of my journey and time there? We are not safe. Yes. Did I terrifyingly check every item of clothing that I had brought there and every decoration that we also brought? I'm afraid. Yes, I did. Am I still checking myself just in case a tick might have somehow gotten past the security measures? Yes, I do. I've had a weird tingling in my ear recently. I don't know what that means. Could be something else entirely. But yeah, so some truly villainous visitors on this bachelorette trip. That was the largest problem that we had though, which I am very, very thankful for. The rest of the time was lovely. We had a lot of fun. The final day we played some board games. Scrabble is really hard, guys. I always forget. And then we also read a little bit of a spicy novel, Unhinged. Really unhinged, be fair warned. And then packed up everything. The final goodbyes. Got back in the car. It was snowing. My light jackets from LA were doing absolutely nothing for me. We've officially cleaned the home. Our items are packed. Our RT is fed. And we must say goodbye to the manor. You were good to us. We got in the car to drive back to Boston. And thankfully when we got back, Kristina had a coat that I could borrow. It's freezing. So we could go out and see the sunset on the water for my final farewell to the gorgeous city skyline. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful. Wow. On this beautiful, cold, windy day, as I close out my final evening in Boston, I will have to bid farewell to my darling love, Kristina, tonight. But do not fret. We will return this summer for more wedding festivities. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Next day, I took off and had a 6.5-hour layover in Nashville. I made some posts for The Bachelorette, which was very fun. Have a lot of content out there if you guys want to go check out PMS Events. And I also decided to challenge myself and try to make a TikTok every 15 minutes. I made 25 TikToks in that time. And then there was a medical emergency on my flight. So yeah, he's fine. A man collapsed directly next to us in the aisle. They were calling for like medical personnel on the intercom, but I don't know if there were any. I think people went back to help. Took multiple calls though. At that point, it's like maybe it was like a dermatologist or something. It was like, it's my time to shine. And you know what, baby? You went to med school. Get in there. Come on. He was fine. He walked off the plane. Dude was cool. And then I arrived back in LA. I was so excited to be back. It's warm. It's gorgeous. And I will be back in Boston in June. So hopefully it's a little warmer then. But I'm so excited. I love you so much, my girlie Kristina. I hope you had the most amazing time. It was so lovely and so much fun getting to see her and getting to hang out with everybody and meet all of the other bridesmaids. I hope you guys enjoyed all of this little story time with me. And I'm so excited for this season 6. We have some very exciting guests this season, and I'll see you next week. I love you all so dearly. Bye-bye. Are you PMSing?